has battled a lot of baddies in his time, both big and small. But can he prevail against the perils of the paper pariah King Ollie? Let's find out in Paper Mario: The Origami King. Paper Mario: The Origami King is the 6th installment in the Paper Mario series and wastes no time unfolding its story. When Mario and Luigi rock up to Princess Peach's seemingly abandoned castle, they're greeted by less than pleasant company, as it's revealed King Ollie has turned the population into origami versions of themselves. So, with the fate of the world at stake, it's up to Mario, with the help of Ollie's sister Olivia, to unravel this sinister plot and flatten things out. Quite literally. As you wander around picking fights with any unfortunate origami soldiers that cross your path, you'll also be helping out various NPCs to unlock new areas, or collecting confetti that can be used to repair holes blocking your way. It really feels like this part of the game is only there to make you wander around, so you're not bouncing from objective to objective. But at the same time, it's just kind of fun to throw confetti all over the place. And it's not like you're ever in short supply, as it can be found pretty much anywhere, from trees, to flowers, to fallen enemies. And while we're on the topic, in a regular battle, you'll be arranging baddies on a rotating board, trying to group up as many of them as you can in rows or clumps of 4. Successfully pulling this off gives Mario a bonus in attack strength, which makes stomping out the competition that much easier. Catch is, you only have so many moves to complete a formation before you have to attack. So if you aren't thinking a few steps ahead, or you take too long to make a decision, you leave yourself open to a good few kicks to the mustache. I really like this shake-up to the combat system. Your end goal is always the same, but how you go about getting to it changes depending on the encounter. I can see where people may get bored though for that same reason. You are doing the same thing over and over again. The little fight cinematics between turns also go on for a good while, dragging out encounters that you'd otherwise breeze through. You can sometimes dodge or run away from enemies instead of going into these fights, but it's not always an option. For me though, I wasn't that bothered. Not only is it super satisfying to complete a successful arrangement, but absolutely obliterating a board full of enemies is so much fun. Especially when things get more hectic. Speaking of which, the boss fights crank up the intensity by restricting your movements in a different way. In these fights, you're only allowed to move in the direction the arrows on the board are facing, so you have to plan out your route accordingly. All the while keeping track of the boss's weaknesses, what special bonuses you can pick up on the way, and making sure you don't take too many hits. Having such a long mental checklist to go through so quickly definitely shook off any of that cocky overconfidence I may have definitely given myself in the normal fights. It's all well and good to go toe-to-toe with a Goomba, but when this thing is staring you down, you best bring a couple extra healing mushrooms. In between getting wadded up like wet tissue paper though, you've got to take some time to appreciate just how gorgeous the Origami King is. Every location you visit is so different, but still holds on to that cute Mario aesthetic and charm, which makes exploring all the nooks and crannies for secret collectibles and hidden toads at least a pretty detour, if nothing else. Everything is just so colourful and inviting and sweet. Ah! Okay, maybe not everything then. Still though, there's no denying the attention to detail that's been baked into the Origami King. There's plenty of funny dialogue between characters, truly wacky antics to keep the laughs coming. I can see this being quite a you love it or you hate it kind of game for a lot of people, and I think both sides would have some valid points. But for me though, Paper Mario the Origami King is doing a lot of things right. It's silly, it's witty, and terribly cute. So I'm giving it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens.